Okay, LisaNunez123. I thank you immensely for doing my request video. So I give you a shout out. I never in a million years thought you'd do this. I thought you'd think I was too freaking weird, but you did it. Thank you. Now I got another problem. After seeing your video, I'm still trying to figure out if my forearms are longer than yours. You mismeasured them. You measured them incorrectly. But thanks, I don't care. At least you did something. At least you did my request. But I'm going to measure arms with you incorrectly as you do to try to see if my forearms are longer than yours. If they are, I have a reason to live. I hate my short arms. I'm a manlet. I'm not a complete man. Guys, men always have longer limbs than women. Always. The average 5'9" guy, man, is gonna have longer forearms than the average 6'2" female. And the fact that my forearms, I can't tell if my forearms are longer than yours, and you're 5'8" and I'm 6'2". Now I'm 6 foot exactly. I'm a manlet. I'm not a complete man. On top of that, I'm not attractive. I'm not good looking. I hate myself. Sometimes I detest this body God cursed me with. He blessed me, but I thank him for the blessings. But I detest that my forearms are a lot long. I want to get cosmetic surgery one day. Bone lifting surgery to lifting my forearms and my arms a little bit. And cosmetic surgery. Get hair transplants or hair restoration. And maybe facial reconstruction. So I can have a face that's just hot no matter how I wear my hair. No, I don't want to have to spend 2 hours a day combing and doing my hair just to look good. I want to look good no matter, even when I just wake up. Like Brad Pitt looks good when he wakes up, even if his hair is not combed. So do I. Okay, let's get this measurement video started.
Limbs. I have long arms. I have long legs. I have a very long torso. So your body is built differently. Therefore, you gain more muscle, gain less muscle. My legs struggle a lot to gain muscle because I have longer leg muscles versus somebody who's a little short or shorter legs. They tend to build muscle a lot faster because there's less muscle to build.
I'd rather have trouble developing muscle and have the longer arms than be able to look like a Hulk with the short arms I got. This is for my satisfaction. I don't give a damn if I look muscular. I want to, but I'd rather have the longer arms and have to work harder to get muscle. And have these short ass troll arms, T-Rex arms, which I detest.
Build. Anyway, so today I'm measuring my arms.
Let me do it like this though. Again, Lisa Nunez, Pro-Con, thank you so much for doing this video for me.
I think I've measured this. I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm double jointed. My son Matthew, the first one, he's double jointed as well. He's got the arms, and he does this really weird thing with his thumb. Like he pushes this back, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to start measuring, guys. Hands about 7.5.
Okay. Number one, you got the tape measure starting about 1/3 of an inch higher than where your hand begins. So your hand is 7.5 inches minus 1/3 of an inch. If you want to measure it accurately. I'm going to measure mine like Like yours. I forget it. I don't care about the hand measurement. It's the forms I want to know.
I know. Don't roll your eyes if you are like, why is she measuring all this? It's been requested. I promise.
And I'm the one who requested it. So if anybody wants to hate on somebody, hate on me.
Promise. From here, I think this is called your forearm. Is this your forearm? I should have Googled this before. It's about 12.
Okay, let's look at this. Okay, here's how she's doing this incorrectly. You see where her forearm, number one, she's raising her forearm incorrectly. It's from the wrist bone below the back of your hand to the elbow. Not this, not the lifeline, not your wrist lifeline, but this wrist bone. I measure my forearm the correct way. I can't use that damn thing. Let me use a ruler. Okay, the correct, damn. A little over 10.5 inches long. That pisses me off. Mine should be at least 11 inches long. Not 10.5 piss poor inches. Damn manlet. Well, when I do it this way, it's longer than 10.5. Oh, screw it. Let's measure her arm. Shit. Let's measure my arm the way she's doing her arm incorrectly. With the one, see where the one is? That should be a 0. So she's giving herself without knowing that she's giving herself a 1-inch handicap. So let's do the same with mine. That damn line.
I think this is called your forearm.
That damn
I promise.
timeline.
From here, I think this is called your forearm. Is this your forearm? I should have Googled this before. It's about 12 inches. From about there to there. Maybe, I can't hold it any other way.
Maybe mine is longer.
12 inches to my elbow. And then, it's going to be tricky.
Maybe mine is just a little bit longer.
To the center of my arm, it's approximately 10 inches.
You measured your bicep wrong. From the shoulder right here to the elbow. The bicep is always, without exception, unless a person is incorrect, the bicep will always be about 2 inches longer than your forearm. From your shoulder right here to your elbow is always going to be approximately an average of 2 inches longer than your wrist bone to elbow. So you did it. Well, thanks for trying, but even if you did do it incorrectly,
about 10.5.
well, maybe I can see how long the forearm is
from here to here.
Okay, with the spit effect. 11, 12. Okay. There's a way to measure my forearm. Let's do the way she's doing it. Son of a This is such a pain in the fucking ass. Okay, let's make the screen bigger for me. Let's get. I hope I did that shit right. Okay. Was pit
to the center of my arm, here, to the center of my arm.
Damn, I can't
Here.
get this thing right.
To
Okay. Okay. Let's say your elbow starts with a 9. The back of your elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe, just maybe. Got my fingers crossed. My elbow or the wrist is just a little bit longer than yours, which will make me extremely happy. Extremely happy. Extremely happy. Let's do this. Measure it one more damn time.
12 inches.
But like I said, here's the correct way to measure your forearm. Here's the best way. Okay. Put the ruler to your wrist bone. Like that. Or if you wanted to do it this way, make sure you go to the lifeline. Make sure you put the ruler. Make sure the 0 is where the lifeline starts, and not that. I know I'm treating this like an exact science, but you know, I'm desperate to know whether my elbow wrist is longer than yours, so I can feel like a complete man and not a manlet. If only I was attractive, I could. I don't know. I'm so fat and fucking ugly. Damn.
This to my elbow, and then it's gonna be. Is this your forearm?
Okay. Let me try this way with the ruler. Damn. Start on a 1. Unfortunately, this doesn't work because you can't see the damn numbers on this ruler. They faded out. I'm putting the 1 where you're putting the 1 right in your lifeline or your wrist. I just don't fucking know. I can't figure this out. It fucking kills me, man. Fucking kills me. Let's try this one more way. Your fingers are longer than mine, so you know. Son of a bitch. Fucking piece of shit. Damn son of a bitch. Put the one on my lifeline. No, maybe might be a little, but me being 6 feet tall and you being on 5'8", there is no excuse under God's green heaven why my forearm should not be a good solid inch, at least an inch and a fourth longer than yours. There is no reason. It's unacceptable. I want to get cosmetic surgery by Dr. George Paley in West Palm Beach, Florida. The bone stretch, lengthen my forearms. They break your bones and attaching the laser to it, and they can stretch your bones longer. And it uses the bones' own ability to grow. And if I die, I'd rather die than my arms be short. Especially since Jesus won't come back to me. I'd rather die than not be a good-looking guy. I'd rather die than be this man who doesn't measure up. I'd rather die than not look like a college boy with long arms. Okay, let's measure it correctly with the 0 where you got the 1 on my wrist lifeline. Hold on. That fucking time bar is getting in the way.
I know, don't roll your eyes if you are like, why is she measuring all this? It's been requested, I promise. From here, I think this is called your forearm. Is this your forearm? I should have Googled this before. It's about 12 inches. From about there to there.
Well, I got 0.
I can't hold it any other way. So 12 inches to my elbow. And then it's gonna be tricky.
Maybe, just maybe.
From here.
I'm hoping to get hope. My forearm is longer than yours. But both my forearms are longer than yours. And this forearm right here is longer than this forearm right here.
About 10.5 inches from here to here.
Okay.
Now, inches from here.
My right forearm is not even 10.5 inches long. Man, that's unacceptable. That's unfucking acceptable. That's unfucking. Let me mark my wrist bone. Where's my fucking bitch? Give my language. There's my wrist bone there. It's an exact science. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I want to get to the bottom of this. I want to get to the bottom of this. And this is barely 10.5 inches long. My right forearm, my left, my powerful forearm, and I'm right-handed. Ain't that some shit? How the fuck do I do this? I'm going to have to do it this way. You have to count backwards from 12. a little, almost 11 inches long. There is no excuse under heaven in my forearms not being at least 11 and 1/4 of an inch long. No fucking excuse. What's the point in living? The price of being happy with yourself, priceless. The price of being sad with yourself, there's nothing that can make you happy. Why live? If only I could get Jesus back, but even with Jesus back, I got to have the longer forearms and be a good looking guy for a season. Now, if Jesus would give this to me, I'd be willing for him to, for the last 20 years of my life, be as a quadriplegic, unable to move my hands, arms, legs, having to lie in a bed and be served, tended to by others, just for the satisfaction of a few years of having longer arms and being a good-looking guy, being one of the in crowd, being one of the cream of the crop, not just like everybody else. Who wants to be like everybody else? I want to stand out in the crowd. I want to die.